This is a little information for you about when you look at our presentations and what we do as we look at our analysis and what that means for you, of course, as you use what we say or what anybody says, and the important aspect of trade ownership.
This is an askSlim intermediate term long idea here in the iShares MSCI India ETF, or the INDA. It is September 11th, 2025. I think you will find this really very interesting. We are seeing some of the country ETFs already in a very bullish overall condition, but what you'll see is there are some signs of improvement on the short term as we look at the overall bias. And what we are going to use here is the askSlim MCM Pro, which is available for level 3 and 4 members at askSlim.com, to help us to identify some of these shifts. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so this is the askSlim MCM Pro version, as I said, which is available for level 3 and 4 members. I have changed the trader type to intermediate term. So as you can see, it is using monthly, weekly, and daily data, and I've sorted by ETFs only. And what I've done here to help me to understand what's going on specifically with the country ETFs is sort by name. So what I'm going to do now here is actually scroll down, and on the right side here, you will see the trade setup condition, which is really a sum of the evidence based on all of our indicators across a monthly, weekly, and daily time frame. And you can see that the ARGT, for instance, has turned down clearly. You can see if we keep scrolling down here, very bullish action in the large cap China, very bullish action in the EWZ, both names that we still like a lot. Let's just keep going down here. And you can see right here in the INDA, there's been a shift as of right around the close here to neutral on the intermediate term condition. This is something that you want to watch very, very closely, because actually, as a level 3 or 4 member, you can actually click the notify button and you can be notified of changes in your overall bias conditions. I like to watch for changes from either slightly bullish to neutral or neutral to slightly bullish. That shows you the early stages of a shift coming. That's what I personally like to always watch very closely, and you can actually be notified of that via your desktop app. So let's go ahead now and see the charts. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over, and as you're able to see here, this is our both weekly and daily cycle analysis chart for the INDA. Let's go ahead and open up the weekly. Okay, so you can see there is a trough that is also due here, 728 to around 10.6. So there has not yet been a confirmed low, and that is really all in line with what we just saw in the MCM, but it is certainly worth watching for that low to form. There is a zone from right around 5180 to 5081. We are looking for it to hold that area on the downside and move back up. What we are seeing in terms of the overall cycle structure here is a higher low basing cycle, which is overall quite positive as long as we're holding this zone right here that I have just highlighted. We would be looking for this to turn its way back up to the upside and move through the 61.8 at 54.41. If that can happen, we would be looking at the 78.6 at 55.12, followed by the old high at 56. If it moves over 56, then this old high would be a reasonable target after that at 59.49. So as you are seeing, it is always level to level, right? It has to get through one level in order to open the door to the higher level. If we now shift over to the daily time frame, you will see that there is also a daily trough that is due here, 819 to around 98. We have really sold off cleanly into that, and we have now turned up. So I'm looking for this to hold right around here from 53 to 52.80, hold above this higher low at 52.38 right there, and then to move up into the 61.8 to the 78.6 from 54.41 to 55.12. So that overall risk would be right around 86 cents, and I'm looking for a move up over at least 120 here on the upside in the INDA. Okay, so this is our trade idea to the long side in the INDA, along with our overall logic associated with it. Obviously, if you want more of our trade ideas, please head over to askSlim.com and check out a level 3 or 4 membership. If you guys have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments section below, and I'm happy to answer them. Thanks again, and have a great day.